an amazing Maharaj, and I feel very, very privileged and honored that he keeps me under his guidance, and he keeps many of us under his guidance without any hesitation. And so, without taking much time from him in introducing him, everyone already knows him. It's none other than our Sripad Bhaktivedanta Maharaj.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. First of all, I offer my humble, respectful obeisances unto lotus feet of my spiritual master, Nitya-lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutara Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta, Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj, and Nitya-lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutara Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta, Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj. Simultaneously, offer my humble, respectful Dhanavad Pranam, lotus feet of Nitya-lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutara Srimad Bhakti Vedanta, Swami Maharaj, and all senior devotees and all Vaishnavis and presented all of my respectful guests. So just I want to speak few words in the glorification of our beloved Gurudev, Nitya-lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutara Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj. And so Srila Gurudev is so kind, and actually he descended from Golok Vrindavan, very near and dearest Sakhis of Srimati Radhika, that is called Raman Manjari. And I heard different Vaishnavas, they very nicely glorified about Srila Gurudev. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he wanted to perform bhajan and sadhan in Vrindavan, so he proceeded to Vrindavan to bhajan and sadhan. On the way, Lord Shivji had come in his dream and told, hey Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and you have come in this material world and to discover two things, the Gaur Nam and Gaur Dham. You have to manifest Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's birthplace and his holy names, preach holy names. And then Bhaktivinoda Thakur is thinking, I cannot preach alone. For this regard, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Kamal Manjari, Bhaktivinoda Thakur gave his own transcendental constitution from Kamal Manjari. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Kamal Manjari, he prayed to Srimati Radhika, I can't to preach without Nanmani Manjari. Then Srimati Radhika, she sent Nanmani Manjari, that is called Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. Then Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada is thinking, I cannot preach alone. That's for this regard. And Nanmani Manjari, she also prayed to Srimati Radhika, I need one also very near and dear is okay, that is called Vinod Manjari. Then Vinod Manjari, she also asked to Srimati Radhika, I can't to preach without a very near and dear is okay, that is called Raman Mani Manjari. And because Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he appeared in this material world, also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not come alone. Our Vaishnava Acharya explained this thing. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jive Daya Kori Saparshada Siyadham Saha Avatari Attanta Durla Prem Kori Varidan Sikhai Saranagati Bhagati Pram. In this Bengali song says Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jive Daya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the embodiment of magnificent of magnanimous and magnificent of so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he also brought his own eternal associates. And so he had in this verse, and he manifested his own dham from Golok Vrindavan. So for this regard, yes, Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jive Daya Kori Sapar Sada Sriyadham Saha Avatari. In the same way, all our acharyas, they also came with their own eternal associates. So in this way, Srila Gurudev, Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj, he descended from Golok Vrindavan, very near his dearest of Srimati Radhika. In our acharyas also very clearly explain this way, different acharyas, different ways they preach. As like Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu invested all his potency in the heart of Hardas Thakur, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave him title Namacharya. He the Acharya of holy names. And he preached also Nam Sankirtan and Sarvadamodar, Rai Ramananda. They are also Rasacharya, and also Rupa Goswami Pad, and, and Raghunath Das Goswami Pad, Jiva Goswami Pad. In this way, they also appeared in this material world, and all they fulfill all the desires of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And for this regard, Srila Narottam Das Thakur, and he also quoted one verse and offered his pranam mantra. He offered the pranam mantra of Rupa Goswami Pad. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Janam Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadam Madhyam Dadati Sampadantikam. In the same way, and we also pray to Lotus feet of our Gurudev. Sri Chaitanya Kesavam Manobhishtam Sthapitam Janam Bhutale Swayam Narayana Kada Dadami Sampadantikam. Srila Narayana Goswami Maharaj, who fulfilled all the desires of his Gurudev, and Keshav Goswami Maharaj, when Narayana Goswami Maharaj will give mercy, and then we will also to preach all over the world and fulfill the desires of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Our desires only this, how to fulfill the desires of Gurudev. Because Shastra also explained disciples, bona fide disciples, and only one desire, how to fulfill the desire of our Gurudev. That is called Guru Manobhishta. And as like Rupa Goswami Pad, he fulfilled the desire of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In the same way, our aim and object, how to fulfill the desire of our Guru Pad Padma. And previous acharyas, they also preached very nicely in different ways. But Srila Gurudev, he preached, and mostly he preached about Rupanuga Bhakti Dhara. In our Rupa Goswami, in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Sri Rupa Goswami Pad explained there are two kinds of bhakti. One is called Vaidhi Bhakti, another is called Raganuga Bhakti. But here also, only if you practice the Raganuga Bhakti, then you will attain to Golok Vrindavan. But if you practice Rupanuga Bhakti, Rupanuga Bhakti Dhara, then you attain to Golo Vrindavan and start to direct divine couple of Srimati Radhika under guidance of Rupa Manjari. Rupanuga Bhajan Paddhati. Our Gauriya Acharyas, they are very proud, they taking the name of Goswami Path, and that and the Kanaka Gauri Padarvan Samyan Sanakaistavakin Karishe. And so, in the same way, our aim and object these things, how to start to Srimati Radhika under guidance of Rupa Manjari. But how to attain the lotus feet of Rupa Manjari? And because Rupa Manjari is very far from us, for this regard, Narottam Das Thakur, he sang one song, Kabe Loka Natha More, Sange Laya Jabe, Sirupera Pada Padme, More Samor Pibe, Hano ki hoibe moro, Narma Sakhi Gane, Anugata Narottame Koribe Sasane. And Narottam Das Thakur, very humble, he paid his obeisances, lotus feet of his Gurudev, and Loknath Das Goswami. Loknath Das Goswami in transcendental world, very near to Sakhi of Srimati Radhika, that is called Manju Lali. So Narottam Das Thakur, very humble, is saying, when my Gurudev, he will be holding hand and offer the lotus feet of Rupa Manjari or Goswami. Then Rupa Goswami or Rupa Manjari will give the service the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika. In the same way, our aim and object, and when Srila Gurudeva, Narayan Goswami Maharaj will give them chance and to serve the lotus feet of and Rupa Manjari. And that means Gurudev, he will be hold our hand and offer to lotus feet of Rupa Manjari. Because Rupanugatta Bhajan Sadhan, this is our aim and object. And Manjari Bhajan Sadhan, this is our aim and object. And only Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he manifested the Manjari Sadhan Bhakti and in the heart of Rupa Goswami Pad. Then Rupa Goswami Pad, he explained all his grantha. Madhav and also Ujjwal Mani Grantha. And also many grantha, Utkalika, Ballari, different grantha, how Manjaris they serve to Srimati Radhika and under guidance of Rupa Manjari. So Rupa Manjari Sadhan Paddhati, and our Gurudev, he mostly also talked about these things. Gurudev first he starts Vaidhi Bhakti, then step by step how to develop our bhajan and sadhan and to remove all kinds of unwanted things, anarthas from our heart, and how to enter in Suddha Bhakti. And so Gurudev also explained Rupa Goswami path. He also explained step by step. That is called Adhu Saddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Priya, Anartha Nishtha Ruchi, and Asukti, Bhav, and Prema Dasha. And this is the step by step how to enter. So in the same way, Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained Vidhi Marga Ratna Sadhinata Ratnadane Rag Margi, all the rules and regulation of Vidhi Marga. Then he will be qualified to enter in Rag Bhakti, and then he will be entered in Rupanuga Bhakti. Because Adhikar Nalubya Siddha Deva Bhave Viparjaya Buddhi Tar Saktir Abhavi will not attain his Adhikar, and or without coming in Adhikar, and how possible he will be entered in Suddha Bhakti. So for this regard, our Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained Adhikar Nalubya Siddha Deva Bhavi, who has no Adhikar, then are only that thinking, I am in disturbance bhakti, Shruti Smriti Purnadi Pancharating Viding Vina, Vaikantiki Harer Bhakti Utpadaki Kevalam. And in this verse very clearly, those who are not following the rules and regulation of Shastra and thinking I am Manjari or these things, that is called the disturbance to others. He disturbance society, he disturbance all everything. For this regard, Shastra is saying, we will have to follow the rules and rules. So in the same way, our beloved Gurudev mostly also and established Vaidhi Bhakti, then step by step how to enter in Braj Rag Bhakti. Because Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is mercifully explained this Brahmana Brahmino Bhagavan Jeev Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Bij Mali Haiya Sai Bij Kare Arupal. Hey Lalite Viseke, listen. Today I noticed and the Srimati Krishna, he wants to win. So for the Krishna's desire. Krishna's desire is that. And so for this regard, Shastra say in this way, Krishna Vancha Purti Kore Aradhane, Atev Radhika Nam Purane Bakhane. And so Srimati Radhika, she knows the heart of Krishna. And because how will you fulfill the desires of Krishna? And without taking shelter, lotus feet of Srimati Radhika, Radha Anugatta Seva, and we cannot attend to Krishna Prem, Krishna Bhakti. And so now coming in this way, and Krishna, he also wants and the Srimati Radhika's name, fame should be glorified. So for this regard, Gurudev also explained Krishna sent to Uddhav in Braj. Why? To glorification of Srimati Radhika. And for this, Uddhav came in Vrindavan, and he saw all, and he saw the praying of all the Brajavasis. Then finally he saw Krishna, Srimati Radhika's prema. Then Uddhav he declared, and in 6 slokas, and Uddhav he glorified about Srimati Radhika. Asamo Chanarung Samon Sam Brindavane Kimuki Gulmana Dosidana. Ja Dusta Sajana Arja Padanche Hitfa Bhejur Mukunda Padavi Srutivi Bimurgan. And so in this way we see Uddhav, and again he bowed down his forehead, looked in the dust of Vrindavan, and he want the particle foot dust, that is called foot dust of Srimati Radhika. And so in this way we see all our acharyas, how they are hankering to receive the one particle dust of Vrindavan, they will say Radha Padathari. Because if you want, Gurudev also sometimes he also quoted one verse, if you want to submerge in the Singar Rasa, you must follow the 3 principles. That sloka was also quoted by Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. Anaradha Radha Padam Mujarenu Anasita Vinda Patavi Tat Padankam Asambhasya Tadabhava Gambhira Chittan Kutasamo Sindhu Rasa Savagaho. If you want to submerge in the Singara Samaras, that is the Singara Sama Singaras. If you want to Samara Singaras, you must follow the 3 principles. First, you have to one pointed with Srimati Radhika, that is called Radhika Nishtha. Second, you have to stay in Vrindavan. Third, you have to always associate with high class Rashik Vaishnav. Tar Bhakta Sange Sada Rasa Lila Prema Katha Je Kare Se Pai Ghanasham. And you have to always associate with high class exalted Braj Rashik Vaishnava. And Radhamanda, he also told these things. And Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavitamati Kriyatanjati Kutobi Labbati Tatrapi Lola Mullam Janma Kati Sukritan Labbati. According to Sukriti, you may not attain the highest frame, but if you have little bit greed will come, and then you will be attain highest frame. So saying Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavitamati Kriyatanjati Kutobi Labbati Tatrapi Lola Mullam Janma Kati Sukritan Labbati. And so this greed will come with the association of high class, exalted, Brajarashik, Sadhu and Guru. And always listen, Braja, Rasa, Katha. Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Gurudeva Goswami told to Parikshit Maharaj, and Lila Katha, Nishevanam, hey Maharaj Parikshit, time is coming very soon, and you will give up this body. So you must absorb the Krishna Lila Katha. But what Krishna Lila Katha? And then Gurudev, he also explained this way. And you must also absorb in Braj and Braj Devi's Ras Lila Katha. And because all Leelas and enter in Raslila. So Raslila is called Chakravarti and Lila. Chakravarti as like king, many kings, and they also doing service under guidance of one king. That king is called Chakravarti king. In the same way, Krishna's Raslila is called Chakravarti Lila. So, and if you not listen Raslila Katha, and so you never to enter and in Krishna's and Lila Madhurya. So in this way, Gurudev also quoted many verses and how we will serve our Ishtadeva. And as like Raghunath Das Goswami explained, Krishna is not our worshipper deity. Madisa Nahate Mad Brajendra Braje Banesari. And the Krishna is not our Ishtadeva. Who is our Ishtadeva? Srimati Radhika. And so Radhika Dasi Jadi Hai Abhiman Sigre Milay Tabe Gokulakan. And if you completely surrender lotus feet of Srimati Radhika, then automatically Krishna will be in your hand. And but one thing, how will you serve the Srimati Radhika? And Radha Dasam. And this is our aim and object. How will you become the maid, how will you become the maid servant of Srimati Radhika? Radha Dasam. So our acharyas and also explain this way, then have to follow our Guru Parampara. Those who are in the line and in our Guru Parampara. And without taking Silta Rishik Acharyas and Manjari Bhavakatha, and if you have no taste in the Manjari Bhavakatha, then how possible you will be enter in these things. And especially these things, and they have to parakya bhav. And this is also paramurmud. And actual in this material, Krishna's all leelas and very sweet, but Krishna's Braj Parakya Lila Katha is topmost with them. So for the Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explained, Vaikuntha de nahi je sab lila prachar, sei sab lila ami kariba loke jate chamatkar. Vaikuntha Ajodhya Dwarka Mathura, there is no Parakya Bhav. But in Golok Vrindavan and in the heart of gopis, that is called Paramur Where is the Paramur and there are four and things are there. That the first is called Durlavata, the very, very rare to meet with Krishna. There is Durlavata, Nibaranata. There are so many obstacles are coming. Bammota, and left wing smooth, Bammota, and fourth, that is called Prachanna Kamkata. They are transcendental and lust. That's very hidden. Because Gopi lust, that is called transcendental and love. Sahaja Gopi Prem Nahe Kobu Kam. Gopi's love, that is called transcendental lust, or Gopi transcendental lust, that is called transcendental divine love. So in this way, Parakyatta Bhavi there. All the manjaris, they also in Parakyatta Bhavi there. Because in this Parakyatta Bhav, they also serve to Krishna under guidance of Srimati Radhika. Actually, the manjaris, they are direct with Krishna because they are 1.8 with Srimati Radhika. For this, I also explain that three types of gopis. One is called Radha Nishtha gopis, another is called Krishna Nishtha gopis, or another is called Ubhay Nishtha gopis. And Ubhay Nishtha gopis, that is called Lalita, Visakha, they are Ubhay Nishtha. They also love both Radha and Krishna. And our Krishna Nishtha gopis with Vrinda, Vindarika, Dhanistha, and they also love to Krishna. And our Radhika Nishtha. Radhika Nishtha means that gopis, they are only 1.8 with Srimati Radhika. And actual, that is called Manjari Bhav. That's a Bhavur Lazarati. So many things in our Ujjal Mani Grantha explain this way. And Manjari Bhav, Bhavur Lazarati. And so when Krishna and meet with Srimati Radhika, then automatically all kinds of mood of Srimati Radhika automatically reflected in the heart of Manjari. And Manjari Bhav Paddhati, the actual reason. But these are Bilap Kusmanjali Grantha, first look, and Srila Raghunath Das Goswami Kode Tam Rupa Manjari Padita Puri Usmin. And in this verse very clearly explained how Raghunath Das Goswami absorbed in his own transcendental consciousness form Rati Manjari. Then she also joked with Rupa Manjari. And she's saying, Rati Manjari, she is saying, hey Rupa Manjari, I know you are very chaste lady in Braj. But 3 days or 4 days your husband is not in your house. But I am looking one spot mark on your lips, and your lips as like bimbo fruits. And very nice, beautiful, reddish color. Or maybe one had a parrot, big parrot. Okay, and also bite your lips. And you think, oh, this is very nice, beautiful, and Brahmapur. So in this way, joking, that means is what? Manjaris, they never to meet with Krishna. Independently, they never meet with Krishna. And so how this spot marks has come in the lips of Rupa Manjari. And actually, when Srimati Radhika, when Krishna, and but the lips of Srimati Radhika, and same thing reflected in the heart of Rupa Manjari and all the Manjaris. Actually, this for marks and also in the lips of Rati Manjari, but she is not and saying herself. She is also saying and to Rupa Manjari, hey Rupa Manjari, and I have come these spot marks on your and lips. So in this context, very clearly explains how Manjaris, they are one pointed with Srimati Radhika and Radha Nishtha. So in the same way, our bhajan paddhati are these things. And how will be one pointed with our beloved Gurudev. And without Guru Kripa, will never attain this Manjari Bhav. And so for this, just I also again coming back, our Narottam Das Thakur also explained, ये कबे लोकनाथ मोरे संग लैया जावे सिरुपेर पाद पद में मोरे समर्पिवे. And here also explain this way when my Gurudev and here Narottam Das Thakur in this verse explain when my Gurudev and hold my hand and offer to lotus feet of Rupa Manjari. Then Rupa Manjari he will give and to service lotus feet of Srimati Radhika. Actually, bona fide Guru, this is his duty. Bona fide Guru is hold the hand of his disciple and offer to lotus feet of Rupa Manjari. Then Rupa Manjari, she will give the service to lotus feet of Srimati Radhika. That is called Radha Dasam. And this is our experience. So we are using this word Radha Dasam. And Radha Dasam, this is very confidential word also. And without Radha Dasam, we cannot attend. And even Krishna, who is the Supreme Personality of God, is Swami Bhagavan. And he also paid his obeisances, lotus feet of the Manjaris. And our Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad, he quoted Jat Kankrisu Bhusa Kolukaku Vani, Nittam Purusa Pursa Sikanda Mule, Jassa Kadar Sanidi, Visavanu Jaya, Tatkali Kunji, Bhavanangani, Bhavana, Marjanish, Bhavana Angana Marjanish. So in this way, we are seeing how our acharyas explain how to completely and absolutely surrender lotus feet of Guru Bhagavad. Because our all was the bhajan sadhan coming from Nishtha. For this regard, Raghunath, Krishnadas Kaviraj, Goswami, Chaitanya, Chaitamritam explain, Nishtha vite upajay premerotaram. Even your sadhan stage, we have no Nishtha, no Guru Nishtha, no bhajan Nishtha, no Nam Nishtha, and how possible attain the highest Manjari Bhav. This is also things. And Manjari Bhav Vaishishta. And so there are many things in this context also. And but explain how to do it step by step, bhajan and sadhana, and attain our highest perfection. And so only we should be completely surrender. Just take quoted one verse. Dhyana moolam guru murti, puja moolam guru padam, mantra moolam guru vakkam, moksha moolam guru kripa. And dhyana moolam guru murti, source of all kinds of meditation. That is called meditation of Guru Padma. Dhyana Moolam Guru Murti. Puja Moolam Guru Padam. The source of all kinds of puja, worship. That is called worship the lotus feet of Guru Padma. Mantra Moolam Guru Vakka. The source of all kinds of mantra. That is called follow the instruction of Guru Padma. Okay? Guru Vakka. Or Moksha Moolam Guru Kripa. The source of all kinds of liberation. That is called mercy of Guru. Here moksha means mukti means Ishwar. And there are so many meaning of mukti, liberation. And Vishnu Asanti dukkha nivritta revahi mukti, free from all kinds of distress. That is also mukti. Vishnu Angri Lavang Mukti, attain the lotus feet of Vishnu, Vaikuntha, there is called Mukti. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very clearly explained the liberation, that is called the one who realized his own transcendental constitutional form, and with his own transcendental constitutional form, Siddhadeva serve his Istadev. That is called perfect meaning of Mukti. Mukti. So by the perfect bhajan and sadhana, slowly we realize our transcendental constitutional form. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem, Sadhu Kabu Noi, Sarvanadi Suddha Chitte, Paraha Uday. This is our aim and object. And when she was manifested from Trasha Shakti, that we want potentially, that is called Jiva Sarupa Anubandhi Vritti. Jiva Sarupa Anubandhi Vritti. Jiva Sarup is there also there. Just in the, that is called the, in the form of, that is called Latin person. The potential is there. And with the listen Hari Katha, and then slowly would be manifested. Gurudev gave an example. And if you get one seed, mango seed, and so mango seed you have to plant it and under the earth, and to give water, and then it will be sprout, and then we plant, then we tree, then we'll give the fruit. In the same way, in our when Jiva was manifested from the Trasha Shakti, marginal potential of Lord, that potential, Santa Dasa Sakka Vatsala Madhuji, that potential you have. For this you got to explain Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem, Sadhya Kabunoi, Sarvanadi Suddha Chitte, Korha Uday. Gurudev very near and dearest person. That is called Samrani Didi. She also manifested that book also. That is called the Sarup of Jiva. The Sarup of Jiva, you have also. This is what we, because some people are thinking with the association and Sangha, that will be manifest. That is completely what? Wrong philosophy. And you have these things. And with the association sadhu, that is the which you have, that potentially you have, that will just manifest. And so for this regard, somebody very nicely and gave the examples, and he gave the all the example from our previous acharya, and that book everybody had to read. Then all your doubts will be clear. Without reading this book, then you will be confused, and you are sitting again. And he quoted all our acharyas, and Bhakti Bharati Goswami Maharaj shlokas. He also quoted. She also quoted in this book. Srila Gurudeva Bhar's Katha, Bhakti Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, all our Acharya, Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, all he is quoted. So for this regard, Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem Sadhu Kabu Noi, Sravanadi Suddha Chitte Karavda. This is only you have. Just to listen Hari Katha, and then all you anartha removed from your heart, then it will be manifest. If you are Madhurjaras, and it will be manifest. If you are Sakaras, the Sakaras will be manifest. If you have Dasaras, Dasaras will be manifest. And this is 100% their truth. And because this is very important nowadays, and after Gurudev departure, even our many disciples, they also confused. And so what Gurudev he told, and must be and listen again and again Gurudev Katha, then understand this way. And our Jiva Goswami Pad also explained, if you planted 5 seeds on the bank of Jamuna, same soil, same water, same light, but coming is if you planted the mango seed, mango fruits will come. If you planted the Karela seed, then Karela fruits will come. In the same way, when Jiva was manifested from the Tasha Shakti, that you want potentially you have Santa Dasa Sakal in this way. The some person who with the association Narada Rishi, he gave the same mantra to everybody, and he gave also association to everybody. So why Dhruva Maharaj is not Manjari or Sakhish? Why Pandavas and Pandavas is not become the Radha Dasha? And they listen and Radha Mahima, glory. So they wanted to become Radha Dasya. For this regard, they many years perform hard austerities on the bank of Radha Kunda, but not possible. Even what you say, Uddhav also. Uddhav thousand years, and he performed hard austerities in Uddhav Kunda, just very close to Radha Kunda, that is Kusum Sarwar, and Uddhav Kunda is there also. Gurudev told all the grasses of Uddhav Kunda, that is called one life of Uddhav. He performed hard austerities, and he wants to become Radha Das, but it is not possible. Okay, time is over.
Yeah.
So,
sorry.
Okay. So in this way, our Acharya, because our Acharya Gurudev is the perfect, and sometimes I was explained at the time of Jiva Goswami path, he was an Ekachatra Vaishnava. Ekachatra means he's completely what? What is called? With the supreme controller of all the Vaishnavas. His Tattva Siddhanta is perfect. And Sri Kshetra Dham, Brajamandal, and Navadvip Dham. In the same way, and Gurudev is Ekachatra. In Gurudeva, his Tattva Siddhanta is perfect. These things. For this regard, Braj Academy Sangstan, and in and what is called Lalita, Lalita ji place, that is called Unchagam, and that is called Baladev, that is called Dauji's Mandir. They also gave Gurudev this title, what is called Juga Acharya. Acharya means this way. And so for this Jugacharya Srila Gurudev, Gurudev Siddhanta is what? And the perfect Siddhanta. And everybody also accept his Siddhanta, Tattva Siddhanta. And so just I समय हो गया क्या हुआ So Gurudev, and so sometimes also sing the Jodi Narayana nahi to tabe ki hoi to kemone dhori tamde radhar mohima prema rasa sima jagate jana toke. If Gurudev Narayan Goswami would not appear in this matter, who can glorify? And Srimati Radhika, last limit of the prema, Radha Prema Mahat. And who explain this? And so for this they are saying, Gau Puno Puno Narayane Guna Sarala Hoyaman. Oh, mind always will be simple. And again you glorify Srila Gurudeva Narayan Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Srila Gurudeva ki Jai. Thanks. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Maharaji. Dandavat pranams. There's over 200 devotees from around the world listening to your Harikatha about Srila Gurudev. So we're feeling really fortunate that you came and glorified in such a beautiful way about Srila Gurudev. So thank you so much, Maharaj.